Marvel Rivals player count keeps declining despite new content, chat. And a lot of people are basically saying the matchmaking has ruined it for me. New video game, no longer new after 6 months, more at 11, blah, blah, blah. Me and my friends stopped playing like a week after Emma came out because we realized how annoying the game is fundamentally. See what this person said. I wasn't super pro, so don't judge me, but it was just annoying. However, how whoever support ulted first would lose the fight. The enemy who support ults 1 second after, kind of interactive. It's dead. Was fun when it lasted. So yeah, there's a lot of things going on. Let's see what the article says here. Marvel Rivals player count has been on a downward trend for several months now. Despite the fantastic job by NetEase, it appears that all new content has failed to sustain player interest. May 2025 has been the worst month in terms of active players, which is surprising considering the release of Season 2.5 and Ultron. Well, to be honest with you, I don't think it matters how many... Their updates are kind of Bro, all the game modes that they have been bringing to Marvel Rivals and this Ultron teamfight tactics game or whatever, I'm gonna be honest with you, that I feel like all that stuff is not fun. The big head game mode, I don't know. I think I played it for like a few times. I just wasn't interested. I'm just interested in like the main game. But the main game does have issues, and I will say I don't even think the devs play their own game with some of the updates and stuff that they do to their game. Like buffing the strong carriers even stronger, it just makes no sense to me. And they have to do something about the support ults. While the player count may seem grim, there is potential explanation for the sudden drop. See, let's see this. What is the player count of Marvel Rivals in 2025? According to Steam charts, Marvel Rivals peaked at 642,333 players in early 2025. Ever since then, the player count has been dropping with a few spikes every month or so. The game hasn't had more than 200,000 concurrent players on Steam for almost 2 months, which could be a significant issue. Mind you, this is just Steam, chat. So these are the numbers just on Steam. Obviously, they don't have the numbers for, I'm guessing, PlayStation or Xbox or anything like that. But as you can see, this is I don't think the game was really. Oh, actually, was the game released in December? I think so, right? I think it was released, and then January. January is where it popped off. January peak player count 642,333 peak players. 306,000 average player count. Fast forward it, chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 months later, the average player count is around 99,000, which is still insane. 99,000 players is insane on Steam without the other, charts. But it's been decreasing for a very long time. See, the peak players, though, is interesting. The peak players is the same, in May, in the last 30 days. Also, yeah, the optimization is kind of bad. Like, even I had to get a new computer to play Marvel Rivals, which isn't crazy. I think my other computer had like a 4090 or something in it, or I think it was a 4090, and I had to get a 5090 to be able to stream and play that game. But crazy, chat. As the table above shows, the player count has been consistently dropping since January 2025. Over the past 30 days, Marvel Rivals has struggled to average even 100,000 concurrent players, which is a significant drop from earlier this year. Another chart, chat. Look at that. Another chart. Wow. Awesome. Shows you that the peak players is going down. Hey, it kind of like evened out right here. It evened out for these 2 months, and then it evened out for these 2 months. So hopefully we'll see what happens next month. Also, the average players is steadily going down. What do you have to say about this? What do you think about the concurrent players? Nope, he's not even interested. Wow. Do you like Overwatch, though? No, he's not even interested in any game. While the situation looks bad, there is a silver lining. The data only reflects players on Steam, like we just mentioned, who are not necessarily the majority. The game is also available on Epic Games Store on PC, while console players can get it on Xbox and also PlayStation. Oh, I didn't even know it was on Epic Store. So I'm gonna be honest with you. This is like a doom scrolling. What do you call it? Title. They just want to grab your attention, say, hey, your game is dying, chat, look at this, woo, and they make you want to read it and click on their stuff. They don't have all the evidence. They don't have, for Epic Games, they don't have, what do you call it, consoles on Xbox and PlayStation. So, I mean, yeah, they do the same shit to Overwatch. It is annoying. Hey, what's up? The player count for Marvel Rivals on other platforms is unavailable, and it's easy to conclude that the honeymoon phase is over. However, the game is still doing well in comparison to its main competitors and is one big update away from reaching another peak. I don't know if they're ever going to come at another peak. Will this happen in Season 3, or will we have to wait and see? You know what's actually really funny? What's actually really funny is that they tell you about the author, and it says that this person is a gaming writer, video gamer, and in his spare time, he likes playing Fortnite, but not just Fortnite, chat, Overwatch. A person creating a Doom title and everything for Marvel Rivals loves to play Overwatch. That's kind of funny. But I don't think it's a hate article. They're just trying to let you know what the news is. Is the game going downhill? Yeah, you can see probably on Steam. Let's see how many people. Let's see how many people are playing Marvel Rivals right now, chat. Bang. Steam, Marvel Rivals. People, 92,000 people are playing it on Steam. That's not including, you know, like the other 3 things that we previously said. And, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think there's a lot of issues. Oh, you know what, chat? Let's do something here. Let's go see what a lot of these issues are. If you go to the store and you type in Marvel Rivals and you look at it, it says recent reviews are mixed. 64 of the 12,700 user reviews in the last 30 days are positive. Only 64%. And now I'm actually kind of curious, chat. What are the negative comments? The negative comments, chat. Good gameplay. Literally the worst matchmaking in gaming history. Don't play this crap. I love it. Yo, provoking. Appreciate it. Let's see. Kissy, with 265 hours on record, wrote, I hate every single person I come into contact with in this game. This game is full of the worst low-life creatures you will ever come in contact with. Please, for your own sake, do not play this game. They wrote this review with 201 hours at review at the time. They played an extra 65 hours. Oh my god, this shit's funny as well. Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. The one thing I have to say about this game that I don't like is the matchmaking is kind of ass. Apparently, the people in this game made. There was a new Twitter post by Tim the Tatman saying that the Marvel Rivals community is very toxic, and don't forget Ninja did quit this game, so because of the toxicity. But then again, you have to remember they are very toxic as well, and then I guess it circles back to them. So, yo, what's up, Dad? My dad's in the chat. Yo, let's go, chat. Let's sing it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to my dad. You want to come sing happy birthday? Happy birthday to you. Come here, Bubba. Sing happy birthday. Happy birthday. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, come here. Come here. Good boy. Hey. Hey. There's a treat. Good boy. Get the treat. There you go. Love you, Dad. I'll see you in a few hours. Okay, chat. This is a good one. This is a good one. They did not recommend this game. Matchmaking is completely ridiculous. The selective matchmaking, where the game will place you with a winning or losing team just to make sure you are thoroughly hooked on the win-loss ratio they think is best. I should not need to hard carry every game to get a win. I repeat, I should not have to hard carry every game to get a win, because I do well. The game thinks I should be placed with other people that obviously carried. I play at a diamond level consistently, and the game thinks it should pair me with the most brain-dead, handless people on Earth. All while filling the enemy team with the people on my level. Matchmaking is horrible. Oh, let me read more. The amount of smurfing, I'm guessing, and low elos breaks the game for casual players. And the amount of throwing to get to lower elos is ridiculously bad. Wait, people throw to get to lower elos? I can't play in higher elos without one person on my team actively throwing. If they are not throwing, they were either carried to those elos and should have never been strategically placed with winning teams. I left the game after Season 1, came back, and struggling to get out of silver when my account was diamond before leaving. Every game is like this. Every game is a hard struggle against the people that don't belong in lower elos. Let player stats run how players are placed. Don't force me onto a team that you know can't win. Well, to be honest with you, chat, do I think maybe Smurfs are ruining the game? I mean, yeah, there's a lot of people, like your favorite content creators, doing Unranked to Celestial gameplay, or, you know, hey, and all that stuff. Like, I don't like Unranked to GM or Unranked, all these things that they do on Overwatch or Marvel Rivals, and I do think they need to make it harder for people to what do you call it, get into comp. Like, hey, we just did Rainbow Six Siege X, and you need to play that game a lot and get to level 50 and unlock characters and that prevents a lot of people from smurfing, and that also prevents a lot of people from like cheating, and you know, if they get a ban, they have to go through that whole thing again or buy stuff or whatever. Yeah, so I do think they could probably do something a little bit more to make it so like cheaters and you know, these people can't get into ranked. But to be honest with you, this guy said, I played on Season 1, I took a break, and I came back, and I can't get into my rank that I left with. Look, this person needs to realize metas change, characters get buffed, characters get nerfed, and plus you're playing other games. You're not going to be the same person that you were if you were playing this game every day. I mean, I don't know. I do think EOM is kind of butt cheeks, huh? Okay, chat, let's see another one. 412 hours on record. Oh, and that's another thing. You do need to get a NASA computer or anything to run this game. So that's another thing. Performance has been getting worse with every update, and it's on the brink of being unplayable now. From being able to hit 180 FPS at launch to dipping below 60 with stuttering. An attempt to optimize the game needs to be made sooner rather than later, and it can't be ignored. Devs need to realize this. It's just not fun to play a PvP or any type of game with this performance. That is true. Oh my god, wait a minute. This is funny as shit. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro, look at this review someone left. Okay, chat, I'm interested. I'm interested. One more, chat. One more, and then we'll go look at stuff. After reaching 300 hours in the game, which is a live service, I think it's a good time to make a review and unleash my feelings about it. Too long. Wait, what's TLTR? I was going to say too long, didn't read. Chat, what's TLTR mean? I've never seen that before. Anyone know? Too long to read. Oh. Oh, I guess that's like the summary of it. It's a fun game, which I can for sure recommend if you are an Overwatch player and you miss good team hero PvP games. Also, if you love Marvel Universe, then yeah, it's fun playing superheroes from that universe. But in both situations, I do not recommend playing it in ranked mode. It's RNG hell. But for casual and chill play, AI bots or quick play is something that a lot of people are just doing. I assume that only a small percentage of those people are playing ranked games, and to get to Gold 1, which is not that hard. And you just need to play. Overall, for me, it's a 7 out of 10 if you don't play ranked and you like that kind of game. Now the longer version. Let's start with the positive side of the game. Animations for each characters are pretty awesome. I love flying units, but they are not my mains. Destructible environment is also something that gives you an additional advantages and open sometimes some paths that someone can not think about. Sorry, I gotta stop highlighting it. Skins are in the acceptable range. Plus, you are getting special currency, which can be used to buy some skins or reduce the price for it. For sure, if you have 2 to 3 mains, then you will be able to afford some skins for free. Also, this game is free to play, which also is a good thing that they did. Some skins are really awesome. Currently, there is 39, soon 40 Ultron, which will be released playable characters, each with it unique abilities and playstyle. So for everyone, so everyone for sure finds someone that will match his play expectations. Also, dev team is giving constantly balanced updates, 3 to 4 per each season, which is also a good sign. It's not that easy to balance that number of characters, so each time there are some meta characters and some good ones on the side and unplayable ones on the other side. So you can be surprised that your beloved main character gets nerfed so much that it's now garbage. Every season there are 2 new characters, one at the beginning of the season and second one in the mid-season time. The graphic refers a bit to comics, but still IMHO, it's a nice one, in my honest opinion. Optimization and performance is really good, usually 180 plus FPS. Only on Tokyo map that's something that lowers my FPS. On other maps, everything works fine. God damn. This is the first time I actually ever see someone. Jay3 trying to read got me. Bro, this shit is so small. Can you guys read that shit? Listen, I'm fucking 30, bro. That shit is small. I don't know how to make it bigger. How do you make things bigger on... I don't have reading glasses, chat. Listen, I'm not that fucking old, bro. What do you mean full screen? That shit is... Full screen, that shit. Holy shit, I just realized this guy's fucking thing is long. Yeah, chat, how do I zoom in, bro? Control-Alt-Scroll. Control-Alt-Scroll. Nope. Control-Alt-Scroll. Yeah, that does that, chat. But not here. Anyways, now the important part. EOMM, Engagement Optimized Matchmaking. The new cancer for competitive gamers, competitive players in games. I remember the times when MM was random in some Battle Royale games. That was fun. In CSGO, the skill-based matchmaking was something that you feel. Works very well, and each game one gives you a lot of engagement and that feeling that you were better than the enemy team. You get promoted, and with that, every game gets more and more intense. You play till you get to the point / rank that you feel you belong to. Oh, rank. I'm guessing he misspelled rank. That you belong to. As you feel that the enemy team is just better, but you also feel that your team gives everything they could and try to win that. Now we're in 2025, where the time and the attention is something that is more important than fairness in the game. There are daily, weekly challenges, and almost event after event missions available. Those missions usually can be completed in 2 hours of play, much faster if you just do it with AI bots. But yeah, You have to do it once per day or 2 if you don't want to miss any points that unlock the Battle Pass. Yeah, Battle Pass is once per season and it lasts for 90 days. That's not true. The Battle Pass is actually lasts forever. If you buy the Battle Pass, I'm pretty sure you could complete it. If you didn't finish it that season, you could complete it the next season and all that stuff as well. For all competitive solo player. Oh my god, wait, you know what I just realized? I think I'm a fucking genius. I could just like copy Notepad, file, new, go here, and then zoom in. Holy shit, chat. I'm fucking a genius. Oh my god. For all competitive solo player, I'm more competitive player, so mainly I play ranked games, trying to reach some high ranks, but it is how it is. It's a team game, so playing it fully solo is a nightmare. I played this game solo. It's not that bad. I don't think it's that bad. Do you have fun? I have fun. I mean, I wouldn't play the game if I didn't have fun. How rank works in Marvel Rivals. When you start in Bronze, you have full random play, as there are a lot of people that start here, so the game is fully random. But you just need to play the game, as there is something like Chrono Shield feature, which gives you protection for losing points when you lose a game. In my honest opinion, this doesn't do anything good for the game and players. That's what I said, and people apparently hated me on Twitter for that. That's crazy. As if you just play the game long enough, because there is EOMM, which sometimes will help you win games. If you are in the losing streak, you can easily reach Gold 3. Gold Division is another big pool of players, as some of them finish their journey in competitive play. As some of them finish their journey in competitive play here, just because they wanted to get the skin, which was an award for those who reached that rank. To reach that rank, you don't need to have a composite win rate. With this Chrono Shield, it doesn't even need to be close to 0.5 even. You can have a 0.32 win rate. 32% win rate, which is an average 3 games won out of 10. So gold players are the one who just played a lot and finally reached that point. Seems good option for producers. Are you spending a lot of time in this game? And that's what it's all about. You just need to play the game in order to reach something. Now the fun begins. Holy shit, bro. This guy really fucking went hard at this, chat. This guy really fucking went hard. Now the fun begins. Entire gold divisions still have Chrono Shields available, so you can advance till Platinum 3, also fairly easy with a 0.35% win rate. Sorry, 35% win rate. I spotted that the game likes to give you a lot of points for winning, 35 plus, and don't punish you for that much when you lose, 18 or 20. Ooh, damn, I wish I was getting 35. In Plat 3, there are no more Chrono Shields, and at the beginning of Season 2 was a place where less than 10% of the players in it. Or something, I don't know, I can't fucking read, chat. When the mid-season was already around the corner in Plat 3, there was roughly 18%. You could assume that the number of players, they should know how to play and understand the. Bro. Nothing could be further from the truth. One, I get a team definitely wipe the enemy team so they don't have more than 5 kills. Match finished in 8 minutes, which is also a design thing. Implemented mechanism is also trying to match people in such a way that the match will be quick and fast. Just give you dopamine/engagement and move on. I win such match and I don't feel good or bad after it. There weren't anything that engagement me. No tactics, no gameplay that could teach me something to be better. And on the other hand, I get a team full of people who seem to insta-lock DPS or other characters, and then they are not good going with them. And even when you tell them politely to switch the character to something else, as it is obvious that it's not their game and the enemy team has a hard counter to their character, they keep playing it. True! When we lose the game, as it was 5v6, Another time, someone decided to disconnect and didn't get back after 3 minutes. Game didn't finish, and another game lost. There are also games where you get people make a good team composition. We have 1 to 2 tanks, DPS, and 2 to 3 heals. Everything looks good, but then they can't make a proper formation. Everyone run in a different way. Try to solo and flank where there's no installation of fight with the main group. So you have to jump into healers when none of the enemy DPS are engaged. Holy shit, bro. What am I reading? So then they can insta-turn 180 degrees, kill you, and then back to waiting for the engagement. In other words, you have just rushed 1v3 to 4 enemies, and then, of course, that will end up like this. Dude, I want to know what game that this guy played to trigger him so far to make this. I feel like in this guy's elo, or whatever elo this guy's in, people are not using their mics, people are not communicating, people are all over the place because they're not communicating, and not everyone is on the same page. And then, like, one game, this guy might have been triggered because he was probably like, hey, Black Panther, can you switch? They're countering you. They have a Thing and Emma Frost and a Hulk and Namor. Can you switch? And the guy's like, hey, fuck you. And then this guy lost it and wrote a review. I feel like that's what happened. Also, tanks who don't make space and try to rush into the enemy team, not diver, leaving everyone else open and yelling that the healers didn't make him immortal. How those kinds of people get to top plus 15%. EOMM likes to profile you when you end your play session for the day. The advanced algorithms like to check and analyze your games. What characters did you play? What did you do, etc. So the next day you will be able to match you with the same weaker people, so you don't need to sweat or you will just lose the game, as you may have too big win streak. I get once 15 losses in a row just to be dropped from Diamond 1 to Plat 1. Okay, chat. I think we figured out why this guy wrote that review. How do you lose 15 fucking games, bro? How do you lose 15 games? That's fucking insane. I have never lost 15 games in a row, chat. I have never lost 15 games in a row. That is fucking wild. How do you do that? Just to have later 10 wins in a row and get back to Diamond 1. That was crazy, as none of those games feel to be fair or engaging. It was just a random roll that if I get people that match my main character, my playstyle, or I'm in the RNG God's favor this time. Well, to be honest with you, you can have a main character, but this is why, like this guy just said, there's almost 40 characters in the game. Chat, play more than one character. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. Max character reached. Thanks for reading the long review. I hope it will be helpful. What the fuck? Okay, no, this is Marvel Rivals. Okay, we're done with that, chat. Okay, friends, YouTube thinks you might like this next video, so let me know if they're right.